Okay guys, let's talk about rounding decimals. I know historically this has been difficult for some students, so I want to definitely touch on it with you guys. So rounding decimals. Rounding a decimal number to a given place is similar to rounding whole numbers, okay? So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to identify the digit in the place the number is to be rounded. Then we're going to examine the digit immediately to its right, so the number right after him, okay? And if the digit to the right is 5 or greater, we're going to round the number up. And if the digit to the right is 4 or less, then we just keep the number the same, okay? When rounding the decimal number, a decimal number is what it says, to a certain place, leave off all trailing numbers after that specified place, okay? That's called truncating. So we're just going to chop it off there, okay? That's not the fancy word. Okay, so let's suppose that we're asked to round 8.2963 to the nearest hundredth. Now this is where I want to talk about the numbers some, okay? So we have 8.2963, all right? So this first, like here's our decimal point, right? Yeah, he's there. So the 2, this guy right here, this is the 10th place. Okay. I'm going to pick a different color, so I don't like red. This one is the hundredths. So tenths, hundredths, what do you think this next one's going to be? Oops, wrong pen. This is the thousands. That's not how you spell thousands. I think that's right, thousands, there you go. And then this would be the 10,000ths, okay? It just goes on like that, on and on and on. Now, when I went over this lesson, I was originally going to tell you guys that we don't go much past, like, in this class, much past, we usually round to the tenths or the hundreds, but then let me scroll up and show you guys. So, like, here we have the hundreds, the tenths, here's the 10,000ths, right? So, that's not too bad. That's just 3, right? 10,000ths, but look at this one, dang. 10 million, so like, I don't even know, like that's this 4 right here, so I'm just going to give y'all that answer. So this is that's not the 4 actually, this is the 10 million, this is 6, so we look at the 4 to decide what we're going to round to. That is ridiculous. We'll never do that again in this class. I don't know why they put that in here, but that's insane. So normally we do the tenths or the hundreds in this class, okay? So we rarely go to the thousands. Just know that now. I don't know why they made this sheet so difficult, and I apologize. Okay. So back to the lesson. Looks weird. The digit in the hundreds place is the 9. All right, that's this guy right here. So since that's what we're rounding to, we want to look one past him, which is the 6. Now 6 is greater than or equal to 5, right? So since 6 is bigger than 5, we would round this guy up. Okay. So since he would round up that 9, we go to a 10. That 10 would make this a 3, so it would be 8.30. Right? That's how that works. Most of the time, well, some of the time it does. The data rounds it up to where you have to round the next one up, but most of the time it doesn't. That's a good example, though. Now, if this 6 would have been a 4, we would have just let that be 8.29. Okay? So let's look at this one. We're going to round 17.47 to the nearest tenth. So remember, tenth is the first one over. When you have like this number right here, we don't have a once place on this side, right? It just starts tenths, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, etc. Okay, so we're looking for the tenths, which is our 4. So since this is the one that we're going to round, we look right past him, which is the 7. Now, is 7 bigger than 5? Well, he is. So that means that we're going to round this 4 up. So this guy is bigger than 5. So we're going to round the 4 up, right? Greater than. Big mouth goes to the bigger number. So that's going to be 17.5. Okay? That's how you do that. Let's do one more together. So this one we're going to round to the hundredths. So this is our tenths. This is our hundredths. So this is the one we're looking at. So we have 6.0348. I can spread it out more. So we're looking at the 3. So that means we're going to look at this guy. 4. Is he greater than or less than? Well, he's less than 5, right? So that means we don't touch the 3, so that'll be 6.03. Okay? Cool with that? Right on. Okay, I'm going to let you guys play with the rest of them, okay? Have a great day.